And good morning once again. Thank you so much for keeping it GBS Morning Extra, and of course, tuning to GBS TV every morning to your favorite show. And of course, now we are shifting focus to issues affecting the youth. Of course, it's not the youth per se, but everybody that terms himself to be in that bracket, that because youth is defined in different ways. There are people in 50s, they call themselves youths. Others in 18, they call themselves youth. So in Africa, we don't really have the clear cut of where the youth bracket ends and where it starts. But of course, we might predict it's just according to you. And of course, I'm joined by Peterson Maina, the Deputy Director, IYF. Remember the camp that is happening going down on 28th at Kasarani Stadium. That's going to create some opportunity for youths to sit down and brainstorm and, of course, think about their future and, of course, the future of the country and where they are going. And thank you so much, Peterson Maina. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing fine.
So you're good?
I'm very good.
That's fine. It's a very chill morning.
Yeah.
And also, I've seen you. I've really tried to wake up very early.
Thank you.
And now, people are asking exactly what is IYF. Let's start from there. And of course, you can tell us the history of IYF.
Okay. Actually, IYF started in year 2000. What happened is that the founder of IYF is from South Korea. He attended a conference in America. That time, one single mother came to him asking him to help him with the child because the child had gotten off the hands. She was not able to control. So the founder brought the son, that son to South Korea. In 3 months, the son had changed so much. When he went back to America, everyone wanted to bring the children to the founder of IYF. The time he realized there is the reason why people are not happy. The reason is the kind of mindset they have. So that time he thought about it and he started reading youth through the mind education and also reading their hearts. As you know, our heart is like blueprint of our life. Whatever it is drawn in our mind, this becomes reality in our life. You see, if there is a building here, if it is a square, in the blueprint, if it is drawn square, truly that building is going to be square. If you really want to eliminate one wall, it is very difficult to demolish the whole wall, right? Yeah. But if in the blueprint you remove one line, the wall is not going to be there. So you have demolished it very easily. So actually that's how he thought about it, and he started reading the hearts of the youth. IYF represents International Youth Fellowship. It is an NGO and profit-making organization based in 105 countries over the world. Intention being to read the youth in a proper way and also give them the mind and nurturing them to become future leaders. Okay. Yes.
And now, when did it come to Kenya? It came to Kenya around 2008?
Yes, after the 2007-2008 skirmishes.
Okay. Now, because you are Deputy Director, you can answer this. What prompted the move to come to Kenya?
It was after the 2007 and 2008 skirmishes. The time there was Wavinya Ndeti. She called our headquarters and she was requesting for help. Because after skirmishes, there were people who had wounds in the heart. And also there were people who could not continue with their life. So the time he met with our founder and they were discussing about this and that. By that time, Wavinya Ndeti realized, IYF is very important to heal Kenya. That's why in 2008 we had the first camp in Kasarani. And that time we brought many programs. We had a free medical camp. We had like performances to heal the heart. As you know, music softens the heart. And also during that time we had other concerts. And also we brought the youth together through games and sports. And we've been doing this from then until now.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And from 2008 up to now, how is the progress? How is the output?
Yeah, right now we have trained around 50,000 youth all across the country. We have been having many programs. For example, we have been having the TV station. Also, we have high school. We also have college. Also, we do outreaches like free medical camps, and also we visit universities, colleges, and also prisons, and also training centers for the police, GSU, DCI, and giving this main dedication.
Okay.
That's how we have been networking.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And I'm asking about from your student, do you monitor the youths after maybe you train them through the camp? Do you monitor them to see the progress, how they're going, and of course, how is it?
Yes, yes, yes.
And how do you detect that this person has really changed the personality
Oh.
from how he came to the camp?
Okay, me, I'm a good example of that.
Yeah.
I joined IYF through the camp, 2008 camp. The time I had lost interest in life because I thought I was a failure. Whatever I did was not working out well. So actually I came to an extent I was asking myself, why should I live? What is the meaning of this life? At the time, there was one person who was during the camp we divide people into small groups. But this man kept on following me. Why are you like this? Why? Oh, actually, as I told you, I had come to my end, right?
Yeah.
After youth camp, because we didn't have enough time, because programs are back to back. So we could not talk much, but I spoke my heart before them. Because during the youth camp, we have a time where we speak whatever is in our heart, the way it is. I don't know why I hate my mother, such issues arise. I don't like schooling, I hate this and that. As we were talking about, he realized that I had a problem. Okay. So from that time, he started calling me, coming where I am, bringing me back. After 1 year, after like 3 months, I was able to overcome my situation. I realized, it is because it is different, it doesn't mean it is bad. I was comparing myself with my age mate, the people we went to school with. They were a little bit far ahead of me. So because they were different from me, I could not just live like them. I was trying to live like them. That's why I had so much problem. As I was doing everything, I was doing to compete with someone. Okay. So it could not bring results. Okay. Yes, so that's why.
And of course, as a country, we have a lot of challenge in terms of depression.
Yes,
that's affecting the youth.
Yes.
For the sake of the youths out there who are watching you this morning,
yeah.
And is it time for a country maybe to embrace this mind education, and especially from the grassroots level?
So actually, the future of this world, not only Kenya, it is based on the mindset. Think about it. Recently, the suicidal cases have gone up. Also, the matter of killing each other have gone up. Why? The fact the mind have become very weak. It is very important for us to nurture this physical body, but it is more important to nurture our mind. Because mind is not visible, it is not touchable. People tend to ignore. They are not trying to feed it. You see, mind is something that develops. When it is not taken care of, it's neglected, it doesn't develop. You see, right now the country is trying to live very well. That the fact that many people are trying to live very well, this also is weakening their mind. When we were growing up, we had many problems. We were going to school very far, we used to walk, there was no tap water, there was no electricity. But that time, when we were going through such difficulties, our mind was being built. Actually, there are 3 things that are very crucial for our mind. One, just like the way we feed this body with food, nutritious food to become healthy, also our mind have to be fed with nutritious food. What is the food of mind? This is reading many books and also good creative books. But many people these days, they don't want to read. Why? Because of smartphone, computer, internet. People are not in reading. But as we are reading, new things are being created in our mind. When we read, we live in the world of imagination. We start thinking. When we are thinking, also we are contemplating. As we are contemplating, we are able to be built. Also, the other thing is that this body, if you only feed with good food but you don't exercise, you become sick. The same way, our mind have to be exercised. What is the exercise of our heart? It is going through difficulties and problems. Difficulties are very good. Problems are very good. Okay. So we try to avoid them, but they are very important for our hearts. But also there is the third thing, that is our body needs rest. Even though I can eat good nutritious food, I'm doing exercise, if I don't take rest, I'm going to be sick. The same way, our heart also needs rest. The rest of our heart is meeting good people. Okay. When I meet good people, I'm able to speak about my heart. I can take rest through them. But now, these days, people have become like introvert. They don't want to speak whatever is in their heart. Why? Because they are afraid of being ashamed. There is no conversation. That is, generally, there is no conversation. When there is no conversation, you can imagine here there is a dam. There is only inlet, there is no outlet. What will happen to this? The water is going to be spoiled. The same way. The big problem with the youth today, they're not able to speak out whatever is in their heart. There's no conversation, there's no fellowship, there is nothing. So people, they are only responding to what is coming to their heart. Okay. That's why mind education, this time, through mind education, there is topic like conversation. People, they don't know how to converse. That's why they have also to be taught how to talk, also to speak whatever is in their heart.
Okay, I wanted to get the background of information before we focus on the camp.
Yes.
I think now you have highlighted almost everything. But now, let's discuss the importance of this camp.
Okay.
Why should one attend this camp?
It's challenging. Actually, this camp, everyone must come.
Okay.
Actually, here, during the camp, there are so many programs that we have prepared for them. One, we usually, whenever we all gather, we break our daily routine. Actually, we always get up at around 5:30 because we have to be seated in the stadium or the place of your meeting by 6. Why are we making them wake up early in the morning before, and we start our programs early in the morning? There are 2 reasons. Why? Because we don't have enough time to cover all what we have prepared for them. But 2 is that when I am doing whatever I'm not used to do, the way I think, it also changes. Okay. Also, we have a program of mind education. Mind education is diverse, but we have chosen the best topics which are like can help or can change immediately. The change through mind education, it is not something like in a take time. Okay. Sometimes, whenever you listen to the lectures, some people, they change immediately. But because they are not, as you know, as we listen to lecture, we don't listen everything, we don't capture everything, right? Okay. That's why we have, after lecture, we have like fellowship, like group meetings. Through this group meeting, we testify what we had and how we are reflecting it in our heart. And then after that, we have our presentation. This set of education is called Havaruta. Havaruta, it is the system that they are using in Israel. So during this time, when they are speaking their heart, they are able to be healed all the wounds that are in the heart. Also, we have many performances. We are bringing the best choir in the whole world called Gracious Choir. They're going to give us music, and also we are going to have musical called Christmas Cantata. During Christmas Cantata, also we are inviting all the guests for the high officials of government and all our friends from here, and also I hope that you may attend that time.
Of course.
Yes, and also we have other programs like games and sports. Games and sports, they are bringing the youth, they are gathering the hearts together and doing everything as a team. This not only applies here. When you realize this here, when you go out, you cannot work by yourself. You're going also to gather people, and you're going. When I do one work by myself, it is very little. But when we do together, it's big. As you know, one oxen can pull 6 tons of roads, but 2 can pull 24.
Of course.
So as we are gathering and also uniting our hearts, we are able to continue. After we go back outside to the world, after the youth camp, we can help them to both together.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So there is a lot that one would learn from
the also camp. That time we are going to have exhibition, also culture exhibition, and also culture like interaction. People from other countries also are going to be there. So we are going to sell ideas, and also it is a good time for interaction and also like opportunities in life. Who knows what will happen?
Exactly. Yeah. The event is going for 4 days?
Yes, sir.
For 4 days. Now, talk about the charges.
We are paying 1,000. Okay. This is actually like, it's free because 1,000 where in Nairobi, you can take accommodation for 4 days. Where in Nairobi, you can eat square meal. You can have fun. It is not easy. Okay. Actually, the reason why we are charging little is because also we are receiving sponsorship here and there. But we have 2 categories. there are people who are going to pay 1,000. This is like normal accommodation, but if you would like a better accommodation, we are asking them to pay 2,000. 2,000 also is very cheap, right?
Yeah.
Well, accommodation goes for 2,000 naturally for one night,
okay.
But now for the 4 nights, for the 3 nights, 2,000 is actually night.
Okay, that's good. And of course, considering now what you have had previously, because this is not the first camp.
Yes, sir.
You have had several camps since 2008. How different is this camp now from the rest that we have done?
Actually, we have
previously?
been doing...
Maybe for the benefit of maybe one, might be someone who maybe attended some of those, and maybe is trying to figure out what would be the big difference between this one and why this one.
Okay. First of all, this one is a little bit short. Normally we have 5 days, but this time we have 4 days. And also this one, already we are going to have around 7,000 to 8,000 participants. Normally we have been having 4 or 5 and going below, but this time we have decided to increase it in number. Why? As you see, the demand of mind education is rising. So everyone is coming because of mind education. When I personally am a professor, and also I've been going here and there teaching the mind education. This time, when I met all my students, this time, last year I was trying, please come. This time, already they are paying by themselves. I'm not like forcing them. Why? Because they tested last year. Also, this time we have prepared more and more exciting programs. Like last year, we did it in indoor arena in Kasarani, but this time we are going to do it outside. Why? Because the number have increased, and also the activities have also increased. Actually, this time also we have invited many leaders, and also from all over the world for like special lectures, and also to lead the groups, as I said. So because of you see, like if we only bring the people whom we are used to, it's not good for us because there is no development. Okay. But if we bring other people, bringing new taste is very important.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's nice. And where do you buy the tickets from?
Okay. There is 2 ways of registration. There is the physical attending our offices, and 2, there is the pay bill.
Where are the offices?
They are behind Safari Park next to SIU. Okay. That's where we are having our offices. And also, we are sending people outside for advertisement. Okay. They are the youth who are coming with the form and also receipt. If you are able to, you can pay through them also. And also, we have the pay bill number, which will appear in the screen shortly. Yes, sir.
And of course, when you pay the pay bill number, are you going to get the physical tickets, or you can use the SMS that you receive from
whatever the SMS that you receive, you shall bring it to us, and then you're going to get a physical receipt, that one which you're going to use for registration and everything.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, and do you have a website or something? Where maybe if anyone is interested, maybe to learn more about IYF?
Yes, sir. It's going to appear, it is on the screen. Yes, sir.
So this is the website?
Yes.
So, and people can register from now. And when is the registration ending?
The D-Day on 28th.
So you can still come on 28th and,
yes, and register,
still get the camp.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's look at some of the questions that people are asking.
Yes, sir.
Let's look what they are saying. We have Vedna Nyaboke from Kasarani. He's asking, ask Maina, what exactly does the certificate that they are going to offer mean, and of course, can it be accepted as part of my academic profile?
Yes, sir. We have been given the certificate being signed. IYF is a registered organization in the country, and now everywhere you go, IYF is well known because of the mind education and culture change. So it is very important. It adds value in your CV.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So there's all reason to be there.
Sure.
And of course, you have Rosalind.
Yeah.
She's asking, and if I pay the 1,000 shillings and I stay around, will I also be accommodated? And where exactly are you accommodating the guests?
Oh, we have different places. We have the KU.
Okay.
We are going to provide shuttles to deliver them and bring them back. Okay. And also we have, of course, in our headquarters, we have also accommodation.
Okay.
Yes. So these are two main venues.
And then Derek is asking, will you be allowed to mingle with the...
Of course, this is the reason why we are bringing them all together.
Okay.
Yes.
So I guess we have Valentine also.
Yes.
He's saying, I was there in 2008 and I've not gotten a chance to come back to the camp because I've been busy, but I hope this time around I'll be available.
Oh, now if you come, there is a big change from what we had 2008 and what we are having now. 10 years down the road, there must be
There is a big difference.
Yes, sir.
We also have Irene Jeremy. I don't know where ladies are tweeting so much, I don't know. But she's saying, I've heard of mind education, but I've never had a chance to attend some of the lectures. I think this will be my best opportunity to learn more about it. The way Mind explained it seems to be a good thing. We also have, let me check for a gentleman. We also have Muigai here saying, mind education is something good. I've had it one time at committee. I guess it's this year.
Yeah.
So, and of course, I believe that this is the best thing that has ever happened to Kenyan youths. We have a lot of problems, especially depression.
Yeah.
Nice feedback there. We also have Jack. Jack saying, I love how Mind is describing this thing. Seems to be a great stuff. Maybe I'll be available too.
Yeah, please come.
So it's great feedback. Feedback is a lot, of course. And as we finalize,
Yeah.
now maybe you can just give us a summary of the IYF, of course the camp, and maybe what are you planning there after the camp?
Okay. Actually, this time as we are having the IYF youth camp, we are having the mind that this time Kenya have to be changed. Actually, as you see, the mind of the youth have become very weak because there's no opportunity. Everyone is looking for opportunity in government, but they don't want to create their own employment. So through this time, when we are jogging our mind together, as you are listening to others, we can have new ideas and we can go out there and start something by ourselves. It is not that the conditions have to be good, it is that our heart have to be healthy. When you have healthy mind, we are going to change the outside conditions. Also, this time, as we are having the this youth culture camp, we have in mind that this time it is the time that Kenyans have to be happy together. Okay. Because there have been so many divisions among tribes and also regions. But as we are having the youth camp together, we can realize, this is like me. He have weaknesses like me. He have some strongholds like me. We are one. We can join together and also we can have the mind to change. If Kenya belongs to all of us, we can work all together for Kenya. Okay. But if it belongs, so we have this kind of plan. But more so is that we need to have the proper mind and healthy mindset. Okay. So this time I hope that everyone may come and also enjoy the youth camp together with us. The camp starts from 28th of July to the 1st of August. The venue is going to be Kasarani, and also the mode of payment is via pay bill, or they can come physically and register from us. Or there are some volunteers who are going here and there registering. We hope that through this ways also people can register. Okay. Yes.
And of course, what next for IYF?
After the youth camp, we are having the mini youth camp in your cities, because we are going to move all over the country with small, this one is so big, we are not able to connect easily. But when we go to Mashinani, we are able to come closer, and also we are able to solve this and that problem together, and also we are able to have my dedication together and enjoy time together also.
Okay, so you're planning to take it to the ground?
Yes, yes.
From here?
From here we shall go to cities like Kisumu, Nakuru, Eldoret, Kitale, like this. Everywhere we are going to have that.
Okay, and do you have any physical offices and people can visit, maybe person in maybe the county level or in
yes. Every town we have IYF office.
Okay.
Every town. But I'm sorry, I don't have the clear contacts now here. Okay. But later on I can get.
But they can be found on the website.
Yes, everything is on the website.
Okay, it's www.iyf.com.ke. So alternatively, just Google IYF. I think the browser will just bring everything you need. So I guess you can You can get all that and all information about IYF. And now the question that has come up is also how can one join IYF apart from just going to the camp?
Yes, yes, yes.
How can we join the fellowship?
We have many ways. For example, the people who are in universities, we have university clubs like KU, MKU, KCA, RIARA. Many universities we have the club, and also that is one channel. Also, people who are like prison officers, they also have club. Also in prisons we have prison clubs, like we have theological school there and mind education school in the prison inside also. You can come to our office and just register and follow our programs, because we have many programs. Every weekend we have this and that program. Sometimes we have cleanups, sometimes we visit the orphanage, sometimes we go to KWS. We have, every weekend we have some activity. Okay. Yes.
So is that the process of becoming a member?
They only come to our office or somewhere where we have IYF activity and register.
So it's that easy?
It's very easy.
Okay, I was also wondering how one can join it, because I know people are questioning, many people have raised that question before. And of course, thank you so much. I don't think you have forgotten anything. I don't think we have forgotten anything. And maybe we also have time. We can also invite you back in case of any other issue rise from questions about this camp.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, I guess we'll be ready to respond to all questions.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sande sana. That has been Peterson Maina, Deputy Director, IYF, discussing more about the IYF camp that is going down on 28th August to 28th this month to 1st August. Remember to register and book your ticket early enough to avoid the last minute. You know, Kenyans, we are last minute people, so don't want to rush to that. So get your ticket. We have been running the ad. Of course, I guess you'll see it. And of course, the pay bill numbers, it's only 1,000 bob for 4 days. That's really affordable. And of course, if you need a VIP treatment, and of course, accommodation, it's only 2,000 shillings. So where Nairobi, as Maina has asked, where Nairobi can you get to accommodation for 2,000 shillings for 4 days? And of course, this accommodates the meals, the transport, and of course the certificate. So don't have to miss. Of course, just set your 1,000 shillings bob and go to the M-Pesa. Pay bill numbers will be coming on your screen shortly. But for now, have a good day.